It's Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe? Let's put my readers on. This is for entertainment purposes only. And everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, so in this past life, oh, and real quick, remember 7th through 14th, no buy to Amazon and Whole Foods, because Amazon owns Whole Foods, which I just found out today. I probably should have known that. Yeah. And on the 15th, if you want to, by the 15th, yeah, I think you can just mail it out on the 15th. A postcard, a card. I'm just gonna mail out an index card and say you're fired and send it to the White House. Now, for me, I'm not leaving my name and address on there because that fool's crazy if he's still in there. From the energy right now, he probably isn't gonna be in there still. But if he is, he ain't gonna get my name and address. So I wouldn't put my name and address on there. But him to get a whole bunch of cards saying you're fired, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so whoever thought about that, good idea. Okay, okay, so what we want to do, what we're going to look at in this read is, okay, so we want to do, I think I'm going to do an open read for March. Well, okay, let me talk about this one. An open read for March 13th through 14th, which is coming up right now, okay? It's the lunar eclipse moon energy. It's called the blood moon. And this moon, it does a lot of good stuff, okay? This is the main thing it does. It exposes corruption. Old structures will fall for new things to come in. That's why I believe, why I have gotten that in the middle of the month sometime, the orange menace will be removed. Now, energy changes, so I'm not guaranteeing anything, but, and he has the lunar eclipse behind him to shove him out. The other thing I want to read about is, I want to do an open read on March 21st. Manifestation Info says that on March 21st, two paths are going to happen. This is when the Great Divide's going to happen. Universally, the Great Divide's going to happen. People who run their life and make decisions from the heart are going to be on this side. They believe in abundance. They believe in inclusion. They believe in not being so materialistic. All the good stuff, okay? Then there's going to be the people who just basically live like people are living now. A lot of people. Very materialistic, not living from the heart, living from scarcity, living from not including people, otherizing people, dehumanizing people, and very materialistic, okay? And the people who live in the light are just going to soar, and the life is going to be really good. The people who live in the dark, where I just described, they're going to be wondering why they're always struggling. So, I want to read about that. So, the first thing I want to do is read about this lunar eclipse, the blood moon, 13th through 14th. I want to do an open read, and I want to cover I want to see if we can cover what's going to happen for us personally, and then what's going to happen for, let me just do an open read period, and then let the cards tell us if it wants to hear about what's going on with our government or what's happening with us personally, and we'll just do an open read. But I can tell you what, if there's any perfect time to expose the truth and to get him moved out, it's this time right here. The energy is so great for that. Lunar eclipse. Okay, so I got to figure out what cards to use. I have no idea. Let me just start asking. I mean, maybe we'll use, let's just see. Clear. Spirit, for the blood moon. Clear. Spirit, for the blood moon, the lunar eclipse, 13th to 14th, to get a general energy, should I use the true crime cards? No. Clear. Should I use what lies beneath? No. Okay. Clear. Should I use the twin flame cards? No. Clear. Should I use the lucid dreams? No. Clear. Should I use the Into Tarot? Okay, yes. Okay, so we'll use the Into Tarot, these ones. Okay, so let me shuffle these up. And let me go off camera, shuffle these up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have shuffled and cut these in 3 and divided in 3. Let's see what's on the bottom. King of Cups. Also, I asked, I just felt that my guides told me to ask. So I asked my guides if I should read the cards only in the upright or however they come out. And it said to only read them in the upright. So I'm like, okay, fine. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's see what's in the center. 6 of Cups. And I'm gonna start asking that unless I'm told not to. But either way, I'll know for sure that I'm supposed to be reading them however they come out, in the upright. Or some of my cards are just one way, but some are, you know, you can read them in the upright or the reverse. So, okay. Let's do 3 here. Okay, so let's start reading. So this is about the blood moon on the 13th and 14th, or the lunar eclipse, okay? They call it both. The blood moon, I guess it's going to be really red or orangey looking. Okay. King of Cups. These are the 2 cards. This was the one that was on the bottom, and then 6 of Cups is the one that was in the middle. So that's what we're going to read right now is this King of Cups. Emotional mastery, emotionally balanced, heart-centered, kind-hearted, understanding, highly intuitive, self-aware, diplomatic, artistic, psychic, feeling. Okay, I was listening to Manifest Infos, and they described this date of what type of what this brings about. And it does bring up about exposing corruption, old ways, all of that. But also, those who are emotionally balanced, heart-centered. This is in this era, the age of Aquarius. Heart-centered is what it's all about. If you're not heart-centered, your life is not going to soar. Okay? You're going to understand why your life isn't soaring, because you're not coming from the heart. Being kind-hearted, being understanding, highly intuitive. People will start discovering how intuitive they are. Trusting themselves. We've been taught not to trust ourselves. Self-aware, diplomatic, artistic. A lot of people will start discovering their artistic side of themselves and their psychic side of themselves and their feelings. Okay? I can't believe that's the first card. That's crazy. 6 of Cups. Memories, revisiting the past. Someone returns from the past. Nostalgia. Interesting. Okay. 2 of Cups. Unhealthy attachments. Rescuing, caretaking, enabling, clinging, seeking approval, codependency. And you know what? This is describing, remember I said there's going to be, this is also, there's a thing called the Great Divide, and that is on, we're going to read about that next. Okay, where is it? That's on March 21st, okay? But that energy is a part of where we're at now, which is the age of Aquarius, okay? And that divide is starting, okay? It's going to really take hold by the 21st, but it's already starting. And these are the other people who have not decided to accept the new way of life, okay? They're going to need rescuing, caretaking, enabling, clinging, seeking approval, and codependency. And that's not the way you want to be in this new world that we're in now. We are in the age of Aquarius, but we're in the transition, but we are in it. We're at the very beginning of it. The moon, subconscious. Beautiful card. Blocked intuition, misconception, uncertainty, deception, ambiguity, instability, dreams, anxiety, illusions. So the people who decide not to accept this new world, they're going to be in those two. They're going to be they're going to be on the side of darkness, basically. Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. Artistic attraction, tactful proposals, an invitation, affectionate, chivalrous, romantic, charming, psychic, grace. Now, do you see, and that's when you choose this new way of living and being in the light. If you choose to be in the dark, this is what's going to happen. And can the Orange Menace and his acolytes be in charge? No. Not with this type of energy. The energy is not going to be behind them at all. The energy of how we were living, which is called the Age of Pisces, that was behind them. That's how they were able to do this. That type of energy was behind them, but not anymore. The Age of Pisces gave them rocket fuel. Now we're going to get rocket fuel. The people that are in the light, living from the heart instead of from evil. I don't know any better way to say it. 3 of Coins, doing it together. Collaborative, active, listening, synergy, co-manage team. Beautiful. 6 of Coins, strings attached. One-sided, conditional, giving, subservience, unpaid debts, dependence, greed, being undervalued. Again, those are the ones who are not living from the heart. And that's what's going to happen to them. Seven of Swords, good things take time. Perseverance, long-term view, coming to fruition, harvest, ripen, investment, patience. Now, this card also refers to Kamala. Perseverance, long-term view. Did she take the long-term view or what? She could have came right out and said, you cheated. But her and Biden, they decided to take the long-term view because they knew that that would be a better investment, okay? For the people who can see the light, show them the darkness that they're in, show them the darkness they voted for, and they knew once they did that, they can get more people to see the light that way. Some people have to get hit by a car to understand. They're getting hit by a car right now, and some of us are too, but anyway. Coming to fruition, okay? So what she harvested is coming to fruition, okay? It's ripening. Her investment's taken, and she has had patience. Okay? This is a really nice read. It's letting you know that if you accept the new way of living, you're staying in the light, your heart, if you're coming from the heart, you're going to have a beautiful life. If not, it's not going to be too good for you. Also, it's showing us, and you can see that energy that the Orange Menace has and all his accolades, they're not going to have that rocket fuel behind them to live that type of life anymore, okay? We're in the Age of Aquarius. They're still in the Age of Pisces. That's why they're on their way out. And then the Kamala card came up in here. Beautiful. Okay. You know what's weird? I asked the pendulum if I should read the cards only in the upright, and it said yes. All the cards came out in the upright. I didn't have one card come out in the reverse. That's crazy. 9 of Wands, test of faith. A test of faith, courage, boundaries, grit, determination, faith, endurance, holding the line, persistence, maintain. Beautiful. That's that way of living in the light that I'm talking about. 5 of Wands, harmony restored. Okay, this is another Kamala card. This is a Kamala message. harmony, situations resolve, finding common ground, cooperation, solutions, harmony. See, when she comes in, okay, from her long-term view, from coming to fruition, her harvest, it has ripened because of her investments and her patience. She's going to create harmony, which is what we need. Judgment, bleeding the call. What does it say? Judgment, needing the call? Just a second. Oh, bleeding the call. Okay. Judgment, bleeding the call. Okay. New spiritual story, forgiveness, awakening, evaluation, mission, rebirth, action, decisions, renewal. This is for Kamala. This is for all of us. A new spiritual story. Okay. Remember I told you, this is talking about how the lunar eclipse, it exposes corruption. Old governments will fall so that the new way of living and the new government can come in. And this totally says it. New spiritual story. New government, new spiritual story, a new way of living. It's saying that we do have to forgive. We need to awaken, which is happening to us right now. Evaluating. We have a new mission. We have a rebirth action. This whole thing about living in the age of Aquarius is about rebirth, okay? The lunar eclipse is about the rebirth. The March 21st, all about rebirth, okay? All these things we're talking about go with the age of Aquarius. So it's like the age of Aquarius, and then there's all these things in the age of Aquarius, okay? These moons. There's other things too, I'm sure, but these moons are in this big, huge thing of the age of Aquarius. Rebirth, action, decision, renewal. Beautiful. See, this is the type of world that that is making the way for Kamala to come in. And as you can see, it talked about getting rid of the old ways. And the old ways were Pisces. And if you decide to stay in those old ways in the age of Pisces, I showed the cards of what will happen to you. I've shown the cards. If you accept the new way of life, the age of Aquarius, how great your life is going to be. Okay? Kamala has come up in here to let us know that this is her time. Okay? The universe has changed so that she can come in. This is beautiful. Which makes sense of why we were still, when she won, we were still in the age of Pisces. That was not the age that was going to allow her to become president. This is the age that allows her to become president. Okay, that's what, that's the message just came from. That was a download right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Okay, now I want to do, so we did that one. So now I want to do the other one, which is March 21st. And March 21st is all about, is when it really hits home about people living from the heart, abundance, inclusion, non-materialistic. Let's read about March 21st. Now, since we're in the age of Aquarius, some of this stuff could have already started happening, and it's already started happening for me, okay? But these are the moons where it really, really hits in, okay? So, and I think some of these things we're talking about hit light workers a little bit faster or before, so they can help people now in the age of Aquarius. That was another download. I've been getting downloads like insanely. It's crazy. Okay, so March 21st. Okay. And that's when and for all this to start happening like in a huge way for everyone, if you decide to accept it, the planets have aligned in a certain way for this to happen. That's what I believe I learned. Yes, from Manifest Infos. Okay. And if you haven't checked them out, there's a clickable link below. I watch Manifest Infos almost every day. It talks a lot about astrology, and I really, really love it. Okay, about planets aligning, about the different moons. It's beautiful. Okay. I've always wanted to learn about astrology, but when I went to go learn about it, a lot of times it's so confusing. They explain it in a really manageable way. I really like it. So, okay, so now let's read about March 21st. What cards do I need to read for March 21st? I wonder if we should be reading the same cards. Let's find out. Clear. Spirit. For March 21st, should I use the Into Tarot cards? No. Okay. Clear. Should I use the Twin Flame cards? No. Should I use the Lucid Dreams cards? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Should I only read them in the upright? No. Clear. So I should read them however they come out? Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use the Lucid Dreams in Tarot, and you can read them upright or reverse, and it said just to read them how they come out. So that's what we will do. That just hit me today. I've never asked about that, but my guide said you need to start asking. I'm like, okay. So demanding. This one just fell out. 7 of Cups in the upright. All right, so let me go off camera, shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my card shuffled, and what's on the bottom? Nine of Cups in the upright. Are they all full? Yes. Okay, Nine of Cups in the upright. That's on the bottom. What's in the center? That's the center. Oh, no. Okay. King of Cups in the center. So those will go down together. Okay. So this is, again, March 21st, with if those who accept to live from the heart, abundance, inclusion, everything from the heart, you are going to just soar, okay, in this new age of Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what the open read has to say. And see, last time it covered all of us. It covered us. It covered the Orange Menace. It covered Kamala. So okay, so we're going to read the Nine of Cups first. Wish fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, emotional richness, life abundance, success, achievements, recognition, and pleasure. Didn't I just say all this? Beautiful. Okay, King of Cups. Devoted, emotionally mature, and balanced. Initiative, compassionate, supportive, empath. Beautiful. This, to me, is referring to us, but also referring to Kamala. She has that energy. And that's what just came to me. Seven of Cups. Choices, clouded judgment, many options, illusions, opportunities, wishful thinking, searching for purpose, indecision, and disarray. Okay, remember I said those who do not decide to accept this new way of life, the age of Aquarius, that's how they're going to be. The words I just said. So that's describing them. 10 of Swords. Painful endings, stabbed in the back, loss, being left Oh my God. Being left to bleed out. Geez. Crisis, deep wounds, collapse, exhaustion, betrayal, failure. Now, this really describes if you decide not to accept this new way of life. Look at that. 10 of Swords all in the back. That is what the Orange Menace is going to feel. And that is what the people who follow him are going to feel. You can't survive in the age of Aquarius. Or if you do survive, it's just going to be hard for you. And that is definitely the Orange Menace. Being left to bleed out. That's definitely the Orange Menace. Four of Swords in the reverse. Ready to act, re-entering the world, recovery, restless, burnout, and exhaustion. But ready to act, re-entering the world. This card is for us in the light and for Kamala. Okay? We're ready to re-enter into the new world. And we're just ready to enter the new world. And Kamala is ready to enter. She's re-entering, ready to act. And so are we. We have been burnt out and exhausted, though. Okay? And we're also in recovery because we're dealing with a narcissist / sociopath. There's always healing to be done after you deal with a sociopath, narcissist, or both, or a combination of them. Page of Pentacles in the upright. Manifestations, grounded, ambitious, offering a gift, goal-oriented, financial opportunities, planner, consistent, loyal, faithful, messenger. Beautiful. Those are the people that are going to be in the light. This is 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Lack of focus, quality, motivation, or ambition, perfectionism, lack of desired output, lazy, dead-end job, low skills, mediocrity. Those are the people who decide to stay in the dark. Ace of Wands. New project, inspiration, ignited passion, new opportunities, growth, potential, energy, creative spark, new initiative, enthusiasm. Those are the people in the light. And this is also the time in the age of Aquarius, and especially this month. Is there always that thing you wanted to do? That job you always wanted? That boyfriend or husband you always wanted? The career you always wanted? The relationships you always wanted? Start taking action towards all those things. You have rocket fuel behind you. And come from the heart. Judgment. In the upright. Judgment. Final decisions. Absolutions. Wake-up call. Inner calling. Life purpose. Self-evaluation. Awakening. Reckoning. That is what we are going through right now. Okay? We are going through an awakening. Okay? Inner callings. Life. I just talked about finding your life purpose, right? What are those things that you've always wanted? Self-evaluation. Okay, again, what are those things that you want in your life? An awakening, a reckoning. Judgment, final decisions. The Fool in reverse. Carelessness, being unprepared, holding back, afraid to start something new. Folly, naivety, I think I said that right. Poor judgment, lack of direction. Okay, that's exactly what you do not want in the age of Aquarius. Okay, or by March 21st. You want to have changed that around if that's your behavior. You should change it now. Ace of Cups. In the upright. And those cups are full. Love, new relationships, compassion, creativity, new emotions, emotional awakening, deep feelings, proposals, spirituality, and intimacy. Beautiful. So do you see the type of life you can have? If you are in the light and you are heart driven, it's going to be beautiful for you. If you are not heart driven, it could be a 10 of swords for you. Okay? You ain't going to do too good. This is the Orange Menace. This is Kamala's energy. I'd rather have that king energy, okay? A good king, than to have all these swords in my bag. Okay. I think that's it for this one. Yes, this is it for this one. Okay. That was a long reads, but they were good. I wanted to cover both those. I think they're so important to know where you're going, to know where our government's going, knowing where our world's going, and where you want to be at this time. Okay, that's it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. And I have one more video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Love, peace, and happiness, and do something fun today. Okay, make yourself happy. All right, bye guys.